Great, Zayne's Aeon Canon. Aeons Canon. Go ahead and turn up the volume. And let's get started for Aeons. Oh no, we're starting here again with this music? Oh no. After breakfast, my hurried footsteps accompany the secretary as they echo in the corridor. We're heading towards the council room. Give me the latest report on the rebellion at the border.
Yes, Your Majesty. 2 days ago, an armed conflict broke out in the Sten Galaxy, a vassal to the Empire. Their former leader was overthrown.
Oh good, it's not the strategist. Did we finally fire her?
The new leader, Helron, has publicly declared succession and is launching an assault on the Empire's Fortress Number 1.
Token ick guy?
The major station there defected during combat and colluded with Sten's forces.
Fortress Number 1 is a strategic choke point at the Empire's border. Its firepower is enough to lock down the entire Stein galaxy. It's the Empire's sphere and its shield. If it falls, unrest will inevitably spread to the Heartland. The traitor at the border, Major Weiss, I presume? Where is he?
After the rebellion was crushed, he was taken to the Empire's most secure prison. Now, he waits for Your Majesty's judgment.
Oh yeah, no, it's Token It guy. Good. Let him ruminate. There are more pressing matters at hand. Since the rebellion at Fortress Number 1 has been dealt with, a power vacuum has formed. Spoils must be claimed. The greedy nobles have already gathered in the council room. They're eager to control the fortress. Gotta have the it guy. Who led the campaign against the rebellion? Oh, the rebels?
It was the Grand General, Your Majesty. His forces have already taken control of Fortress Number 1.
Oh?
The Grand General has just arrived at the palace. He's waiting for you in the council room alongside the nobles and ministers.
Zayne. In the second month of my reign, Zayne left the capital to deal with the rebellions on the border. It's been 6 months since I last saw him. To ignore the limits of his authority again? Is this his idea of a gift? No matter, I'm ready to play his game. Go forth. With the finest visage, deceive their eyes, and disguise your true heart underneath the guise. Hi, Grand General hubby. Zayne just wants to get the job done properly, honestly. At the far end of the room, Zayne stands with his back to the assembly. Once he hears my footsteps, he slowly turns.
Your Majesty.
Zayne gives me a slight nod and acknowledgement. He looks the same as I remember. Stern, indifferent, almost unchanged. Under the watchful, scheming eyes of the court, I smile and walk towards Zayne, before rightfully sitting down in the center. Zayne, You've spent 6 months, the last 6 months, quelling rebellions. I trust you have sustained any serious injuries?
Perhaps it's thanks to your Majesty's blessing that I remain unscathed.
I can't help but glance in his direction. Before I can speak, the nobles below use this chance to reveal their accusations as if I've given them a signal.
Whenever the Grand General pacifies a region, he stations his troops there and refuses to leave.
Let him do what he wants.
One might think your Majesty had given him those planets to govern.
What? Who said that?
The Empire Codex states that one must not seize territories under the Empire's protection in the name of military achievements. All reclaimed territory should be distributed among the nobility by the current ruler.
He makes decisions in my stead. Let him do it.
And yet the Grand General's takeover of the fortress disregards
Maybe
the
I
Imperial
did.
law and your
Continue.
Majesty's authority. I implore you to punish him for his crimes.
What crimes? He is innocent. He can do no wrong. All of you, fired. Oh, you're not employed? Off with your heads. In unison, every noble bows and silently pressures me. They're pretending to uphold the law and defend my honor, but they want to drive a wedge between me and Zayne. I look at Zayne, who has the faintest hint of a smile on his lips. Despite the indictments, I think I said that right. He doesn't show any trace of unease. I've seen this expression countless times. I know that Zayne's actions always come with meticulous preparation.
The Lord of Star Sector Number 3 allowed his subordinates to invade a vassal planet, plunder its resources, and destroy its starships. Would that not constitute an abuse of power?
See, he knows what he's doing.
Star Sector Number 2 has been underreporting its tax revenue.
Ooh.
If paid in full, the arrears could cover the Empire's military budget for 5 years. Imperial law also states that the punishment for such a crime is exile. Smuggling for profit, imposing extortionate levies, misappropriating supplies, falsifying production reports. These are all capital offenses the Empress must judge. Since all of you hold the Imperial law in such high regard, let us abide by it. I presume there are no objections.
That's my man. Stop questioning the general. He's literally doing everyone's job in this court. Well, obviously, the strategist can't do her own damn job. Pay your taxes, number 2, for the sake of the Empire. I'm doing my part. I suppress the urge to laugh. When it comes to governing the Empire, Zayne and I have no fundamental disagreements. The galaxies Zayne's pacified are safer in his hands compared to those nobles. Still.
Don't change the subject, Zayne. We're talking about you seizing Imperial territory for yourself.
He would never.
I would call it protecting Her Majesty's territory from parasites.
Okay, but Zayne using harsh language like that? Like, okay.
You!
Setting other matters aside, the jurisdiction of Fortress Number 1 concerns Imperial defense. Only Her Majesty has the authority to decide its fate.
And my authority says that Zayne can decide its fate.
Wouldn't the Grand General's unauthorized takeover be considered an overreach of his
Who said it was
authority?
unauthorized? Why are you assuming I unauthorized it? This is precisely what I've been considering. Zayne has certainly accomplished a great deal. He has restored order to the land, yet in turn, he has quietly amassed more power. Out of the nobles who have remained silent, a good number maintain contact with Zayne in secret. Their silence in the council room speaks of where their true loyalties lie. It's time to make a decision. Oh my god. I mean, I've been saying it the whole time. Execute everyone. It's done. I'm tired. Everyone. But wait, do they mean that I have to execute hubby also? Because I don't want to do that. I'll deal with it myself. What is option 1? We'll see option 1. This is the opportunity I've been waiting for. Execute everyone. Just actually get rid of them. Kind of like that option for this one. For free naps for everybody. Incompetent nobles, inflexible ministers. None of them is worthy of my trust. Zayne could have been that person, but as of this moment, I can no longer read his intentions. So, I shall deal with it myself. It was a nonchalant announcement. Wait, did I choose the bad one? Wait, no, there's no way.
There's no precedent for this.
As of today, there is. Please consult the Codex. Is there anything that forbids an Empress from directly ruling her territory? Have Zayne do the executing. The kingdom itself. The nobles exchange uncertain glances. From them, submitting to me is still a better alternative than submitting to Zayne. The deciding factor is Zayne's attitude. I've been closely observing his reaction.
Fortress number 1 is yours, Your Majesty.
Thank you. I have you to thank for quelling the rebellion, Grand General. And just like that, the fate of the disputed territory is settled. The nobles' faces fall, their eyes darting between Zayne and me. They're searching for any sign of conspiracy. Conspiracy? There we go. Even I feel a flicker of doubt. Will Zayne truly let it end like this? To keep Zayne in check, this is hardly enough. Reclaiming galaxies is only the first step. I need to gauge Zayne's current military strength in case the worst comes to pass.
I will withdraw my troops
ending.
as soon as possible to complete the process, Your Majesty.
That was for a second. I was like, oh man, maybe I did need to execute everybody. There's no rush. I have other uses for troops, Grand General. According to tradition, the Empress's coronation ceremony is a months-long affair. It culminates in a grand military parade. However, because of the uprising in the Stein Galaxy, Zayne was ordered to take the main fleet to the border. The military parade was indefinitely postponed. It's time to hold the parade. The location will be Fortress number 1, my newly claimed territory. Zayne?
I have no objections.
See? He's fine, everybody. Everybody's worried for nothing. With a radiant smile on my face, I turn to the nobles. You will gather your armies and participate as well. It's settled then. If there's nothing else, all of you are dismissed. Before the nobles can react, the guards stationed outside the room enter because of my order. They escort them out. Faced with the guards' weapons, they can only swallow their protests and leave. Each mulls over their own thoughts. The innocent return home, and the guilty are sent to prisons on the border. Oh wait, Zayne. I call out to him in a voice loud enough for everyone to hear. MC. Stay at the palace tonight. Now rumors are gonna start. I lead Zayne through the corridor as we head to the room that was prepared for him. Yeah, my room. Duh. Did you see the look on those nobles' faces when I asked you to stay? Suspicious, prying, suggestive, wanting a good show, they were eager to see what would transpire. She's so subtle, as always. The rumors.
I imagine most won't be sleeping well tonight.
Zany, this is cute. Satisfied with my victory, I turn to face Zayne and walk backwards, as with a spring in my step. They really are placing bets on us.
On whether you'll kill me?
On how I'll kill you. I admit, some of their ideas have been inspirational.
Congratulations. The fact that you're aware means your influence is greater than what their intuition tells them.
That's not the reaction I was hoping for. I turn back around and quicken my pace. Oh, she was just looking for some approval. Your supporters grow in numbers every day. More planets pledge their allegiance to you. As for me, it doesn't matter how great my influence is. As Empress, such as myself, is still dispendable. I don't think that's what they're placing bets on, but okay. Silence hangs in the air behind me. I wonder what Zayne is thinking. Quite some time passes before he speaks.
You've never been one to let others sway you.
You know me so well. A branch reaches into the corridor, which blocks my path. Unwilling to bow my head, I step beneath it and turn to face Zayne. Zany, I want praise. What does my preceptor think of my decision in the council room? I deliberately enunciate the old title as if to provoke him.
I was under the impression we were past that once you ascended the throne.
How so? Do you remember this tree? We planted it years ago. It's been here all this time, yet it never bloomed. Back then, I was only the crown princess, while Zayne was already the grand general with several medals. He commanded the army and oversaw the Empire's most prestigious military academy. Eager to learn the art of politic from a master, I sought him out. When I returned to the palace, Zayne was the only person I could trust and depend on during the struggle for the throne. This tree symbolized our alliance and the trust we once shared. Zayne,
You were an excellent learner.
Oh, he praised me! Yes! As Zayne picked up garden shears and began pruning the overgrown branch.
You used the military parade as a pretense to gauge the strength of my forces. In addition, you kept me here in front of everyone and used our association as a warning to the nobles. Killing two birds with one stone. It was a clever move.
Thanks. Has it ever occurred to you that he meets my gaze and I don't look away? I asked you to stay because we haven't seen each other in a long time. It wasn't necessarily because I wanted to intimidate the nobles. The journey from the border to the Empire is long. You need to properly rest. Zayne is momentarily stunned. Seeing him at a loss for words improves my mood. Your room is just up ahead. You've used it before, so I doubt you need me to show you the way. Was this walk always short? What a shame. I wanted to see Zayne speechless for a little longer. Holding my head high, I pass under the tree and walk away. Oh, that was cute. That was cute. In the study, Zayne and I sit across from each other, and the holographic screen is between us. The combat simulation is about to begin. The Empire's deployments have been adjusted according to a new defense protocol. The simulation will test its viability. Zayne attacks while I defend. The simulation ends when the Empire falls. This protocol is my chance to prove myself as the Crown Princess. I'm taking this very seriously, which means Zayne will show no mercy.
Checkmate.
Ah, damn it.
Your defenses are impeccable, Your Highness.
Thanks.
Your execution, however, could be improved.
Stop mocking me. I'll defend you in the next round. I'll defeat you.
I'm looking forward to it.
He deserves the most restful sleep. Yes, he does. His room just so happens to be ours, too. In the new game, I successfully avoid making my previous mistake and gradually take control of the border. I triumphantly look at Zayne, but he still appears certain about his victory. When I realize something's amiss, the tables have turned. My troops are forced to retreat, and recovery is impossible.
Is there a need to play this out?
Damn it. Why can't I beat him? It doesn't matter what I do. The defense protocol is sound, but my pride is now on the line. MC would never cheat. Zayne would know if she cheated, let's be real. I made a misplay. I want to take back that move. Without waiting for Zayne's answer, I reach for an undo button and try to rewind the battle to the point where before his counterattack.
I'm afraid that's prohibited.
No, it's not. Before I can touch the button, a layer of ice freezes it. No!
Don't give me that look.
I will give you whatever look I want.
When you invited me here, you promised me that I could be merciless, no?
No. I changed my mind. I guess it's not over yet. Give me a moment to think. Pretending to contemplate, I let my gaze drift to the window. Zayne, why hasn't the tree we planted bloomed yet? As I had hoped, Zayne follows my gaze.
It's possible that now's not the time. Some trees don't blossom in their first year.
The brat is bratting. While he's distracted, I quickly mute the simulation and stealthily reassign one of his military units to my command.
And some trees bloom when you're not looking.
I meet Zayne's gaze. He is so hilarious. I love MC so much.
Change it back.
No, you can't have it. It's mine. Cheating is a skill.
All right. However, I caught you red-handed, so your attempt failed.
It's not like I need to cheat to beat you. It's not like I like you anyways. Cotton 4K. Oop, got red-handed. Baka. It's midnight. The brutal score of 12-0 flashes before my eyes. Refusing to accept defeat, I hit the start button again.
Your Highness, it's time for me to leave.
No, it's not. It's time for me to beat you. Zayne stands up and I grab his hand. Finish the game with me. You can stay the night if you must. Oh wow. Oh, now he has to punish me. Oh no. Zayne silently glances at our clasped hands.
It would be inappropriate of me to spend the night in the Crown Princess's living quarters.
Nobody has to know. We already have rumors started. It's fine. It's fine. Who cares what's appropriate? If you insist on leaving, I'll assume you're afraid of losing to me.
It's time for you to rest.
You can come rest with me. In my bed. I don't need that. I need to figure out how to beat you. Well, yeah, but...
What are you willing to sacrifice for victory?
A lot, if it's for you. Cheated. He better tie my hands to the bedpost. He's so close that I can see my reflection in his eyes. I'm still wearing the expression of someone who refuses to lose. Don't think you can trick me into letting go. He taps the screen with his finger, which catches my attention. He indicates a key strategic fortress, one I had captured earlier in the game. For a moment, I don't understand what he's implying.
To win a war, you must sacrifice something important.
I would never.
Look, Your Majesty, it's the Valkyrie.
The Valkyrie? And my thoughts are interrupted by the maid's voice. Goddamn the maid. I collect myself and look out the window of the mothership's observation deck. The numbers from countless battles, combat simulations appear before me as formations of battleships span across the starry expanse. Willing to sacrifice sleep? What do you want? Anything as long as I get you. To win, I must sacrifice something important. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the nobles are captivated by Zayne's formidable starship fleet. It's exactly as I had hoped. When my hold on the throne was still precarious, Zayne played a part of my adversary. He drew the animosity and scrutiny of the nobles away from me. Now, the nobles are more or less under my control, but Zayne's power can't be considered a simple counterweight. He has become the greatest obstacle to my rule over the Empire. to reclaim my power as Empress. The first one to be sacrificed must be. No! Oh no.
Your Majesty.
What?
It's time for your speech.
Sorry, Zayne. I need to go somewhere else. The platform I'm standing on slowly rises as the comms channel opens. The entire Imperial army waits patiently for my speech. I rein in my gaze and my thoughts and read from a prepared script. The words are wrought. Platitudes about the Empire's future, the Empress's glory, and... Zayne displayed extraordinary merit in quelling the rebellion of Fortress Number 1. He has personally trained countless brilliant military minds and laid the foundation for the Empire's order. I recite Zayne's achievements without even glancing at my script. In regard to everything he's done for the Empire, no one knows them better than I do. I once believed he was shouldering my burdens. Only later did I realize that what he had secured for himself was more than I had ever imagined. Zayne is the Empire's sharpest sword and its most silent guardian. Even historians, known for their stern consciousness, were willing to make an exception and lavish extra ink on Zayne's achievements. They left behind a rare commendation. It is said that during the military parade in Cosmic Year 649, the Empress read aloud his contributions to the Empire from sunrise to sunset before finishing the list. But let us skip past the grand highlights of this ceremony to witness a minor, unexpected incident. It was this interlude that gave the tense parade a name fondly remembered in the streets and alleys for generations. Excerpt from The Rise and the Fall of the Cosmic Empire. How about we get a private meeting? As we should. With the stars as my witness, I shall bestow upon Zayne the Imperial Medal on behalf of the Cosmic Empire. Zayne stands before me, his back to the crowd. His gaze rests on me. Touch. My fingers fumble with the clasp, but the medal refuses to be fastened. I become impatient and my movements grow clumsy. Zayne slightly bends down to make it easier for me. His voice is tinged with amusement, and his breath is close that it almost caresses my cheek.
You appear to be rather reluctant to bestow this medal, Your Majesty.
Oh my gosh. Stop. Having secured the pin, I take this opportunity to pat him twice on the chest. A little harder than necessary. It's under the pretext of smoothing his uniform. You've taken another prize from me. Did you expect me to celebrate with fanfare?
In any case, I've prepared a gift for you, Your Majesty.
Him and his stupid dumb face. Before long, a sword is brought forth. It gleams with a chilling light. This material is blade silver? Blade silver is a remarkably hard alloy. Weapons forged from it are exceptionally sharp. The key mineral for its synthesis is found only in the Stein galaxy. The forging technique is exclusive to their people. His eyes are beautiful. They really are. What is the meaning behind this gift? Under his... I was too busy looking at his face. I literally was too... I had to keep looking at his face. Under the watchful gaze of all present, Zayne gets down on one knee and presents the weapon to me.
Blade silver is resilient and unbreakable. I present this sword to your majesty in the hopes that the bond between us will prove to be indestructible. May the Empire grow stronger under your reign.
The Grand General is swearing fealty to the Empress. Does this mean they're no longer rivals?
Will the Grand General truly be content to stand in the Empress's shadow?
Amidst the whispers, I lower my gaze towards Zayne. The sword he holds casts a shadow over his face, which obscures his expression. Yet I can see that the sheath is engraved with my favorite flower, jasmines. Did you have these carved for me?
Yes.
All this effort. Are you trying to rekindle what we once had? Everyone around us holds their breath. They're waiting to see how Zayne will respond to my pointed question. I offer you a new position ever. Composed, Zayne rises and fastens the sword to my belt with practiced ease. Just as I'm about to step back, he wraps an arm around my waist and holds me in place. We love a considerate husband. He cuts me off calmly.
Has it ever occurred to you that I'm simply keeping a promise? I said I'd give you a proper weapon as a gift for your coronation.
His words catch me off guard. Is this the counterattack for when I told him that he needed to properly rest?
The rebellion was unforeseen. I'm afraid I was late by 210 days.
Oh.
Fortunately, you're still willing to accept it, Your Majesty.
210 days. It has been exactly 210 days since he left. I don't remember if I refuted him. Him and his promises. The ceremony became known as the Jasmine Festival. For a long time afterwards, a belated gift was called the Empress's Jasmine. So travelers walking amongst the stars, should you find yourself regrettably absent for one of your life's pivotal moments, do not forget to bring a bouquet of jasmines. Oh my gosh, this is... That gave me goosebumps. That was so good. He was counting. I hate him. The military parade has ended. I'm back in my room and staring at my reflection in the mirror. My gaze falls on the sword at my waist. There's an impeccable irritation in my heart, an itch I couldn't scratch. I accepted Zayne's gift, but I have no idea what he's trying to imply. It was so cute.
There's no need to be upset with the sword, Your Majesty. Let me stow it away in the darkest corner of the cosmos. I promise, you'll never lay eyes on it again.
You are fired. I thought I fired you. You cannot take this from me. She reaches for it, but I don't let go. It's a beautiful sword. Unconsciously, I run my hand over the sheath. The embossed jasmine petals are cool and defined. They're like him. Only now do I realize that it wasn't the sword that bothered me. It was the way he presented it. He was so composed and assured, as if he knew I'd keep it. Excuse me, that was my gift. It does sound very dramatic. You're fired, Vane, for making such a statement. Seeing my silence, the maid smiles and presents a beautiful dress. She's like, fine, I'll gift you this instead.
Your Majesty, you manage countless affairs of the Empire. Even when you're at the border, you oversee every detail. You should take some time to unwind. A ball is being held for the soldiers later. If you make an appearance, I'm sure many will line up to dance with you.
I don't want to dance with everybody. I only want to dance with Zayne.
You could choose any fine gentleman. Perhaps you'll forget about the Grand General then.
Excuse me! I thought I fired you! Get out of my room already! Ma'am! What is with this help? I cannot believe all of these maids. Who said he was on my mind? My fingertips rest on the last jasmine petal of the sheath as I narrow my eyes. So we made his ear to get These maids are just so unmatched. Indeed. I need to unwind. Oh, this is interesting. This is the banquet hall without all of the chairs and stuff. That's kind of neat. When I step into the brilliantly lit ballroom, all conversation ceases. Even the music falters for a beat. She just wants to sing for herself. Throw her off the... Filled with awe, curiosity, or reverence, dozens of eyes turn to me. Smiling, I raise a glass to toast the room. At ease, everyone. I'm here for a dance, not an inspection. The music resumes, and a young officer approaches me. His ears are red.
Your Majesty, may I have the honor of this dance?
No, sweet guy, but I appreciate you asking. My gaze travels to his opulence, to his boots, before settling back on his nervous expression. Almost instinctively, I begin to analyze his background, rank, posture, even the tone of his voice, and most importantly, his motives. Then I realize I'm analyzing a young man who only mustered up the courage to ask me to dance. My maid's words ring true. I've been trapped in the Empire's game for too long. It's time to try some of life's simple joys. My first dance is yours.
Yes, Your Majesty. I will always be loyal to you.
What a sweet boy. I know Margaret picked the wrong turn. Listen, he's so sweet. Oh my gosh. But Zayne would freeze him on the spot. His unfiltered display of fondness makes me smile. This candid admiration and reverence. Haven't I been looking for those? He's not an icky man. He's not the token icky man. For some reason, my thoughts drift back to Zayne. Today he pledged his loyalty to me before everyone. But where does his heart truly lie? I placed my hand on the young soldiers, and walked toward the center of the dance floor under everyone's gaze. He won't even dare to look at me, and I feel awkward. I'm unsure of how I can dance with someone like this. Oh, oh no. The ballroom doors swing open, and the sudden noise brings the orchestra to a halt. It feels as though the air has been sucked from the room. Only a frozen silence remains. A familiar set of footsteps echoes across the floor. The crowd parts like the tide, and Zayne comes to a stop before me. Over nerd. Run, soldier. Oh dear. He stopped a whole room. Hi.
Find someone else for your first dance.
There goes the music.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. You were very nice. You were very kind and very, very nice. I'm really sorry he's like this. The young soldier jolts like a new recruit being called on. He salutes before hurrying away. I love a man who lays claim. Jelly Zayne just chills. I stare at my empty palm. You scared off my dance partner. Zayne extends his hand as an invitation to dance.
In that case, I'll be his replacement. After the military parade, rumors say we're in the midst of a power struggle. Supposedly, we're conspiring to fool the nobles and claim the fortress as our private property. Those looking to pick a side between us are watching. So, shall we take this opportunity to reinforce our alliance?
What does that exactly mean, Zayne? Because getting a sincere invitation out of you is almost impossible. As we move to the center of the dance floor, the orchestra strikes up a melody I know all too well. Zayne is pretty smooth. I look up and meet Zayne's mirthful gaze. Do you still remember the steps?
It's been a long time.
This was the first formal dance I performed at my debutante as a crown princess. Zayne was the one who practiced with me back then. During the ball, he took my hand and led me onto the dance floor. With a sea of calculating, suspicious glares around us, he offered his support and trust. But now, can we even say one honest word to each other again? During our dance, I lean in as we turn and speak softly. Why did you actually find me tonight?
Perhaps I simply wanted to dance like your majesty.
I don't believe you. It's because I can't bring myself to focus entirely on the dance. You're here to keep an eye on me. You won't let me win over your soldiers. It's a cunning move.
How many people were you planning to dance with tonight?
Why does it matter? Before I process his words, Zayne's hands press into my waist. I spin with the music and realize I can only find balance within his grasp. Is he jealous? I love jealous Zayne so much. The music swells to its most passionate crescendo. Couples hold their partners close as they spin and weave across the parquet. The dance floor turns into swirling vortex. Seeing this side of Zayne is a rare treat. I seize this opportunity to whisper a wicked joke in his ear. I haven't decided yet. It depends on what I can get out of it. Zayne, you've always had good taste. Why don't you help me pick one? For example, that man over there.
He has a family.
Then the one...
He has sworn an oath of abstinence to the stars.
Am I supposed to believe that? What about the young soldier from before? I'm so busy looking around that I miss the music shifting to a languid finale. I step on Zayne's foot. Sorry. The arm at my waist suddenly tightens, and I'm pulled into his embrace.
What kind of game are you playing tonight?
I am seen as at Rylamo.
Is there a reason that forbids you from choosing me?
No. Unable to break free, I meet his gaze without backing down. My playful mood is gone. It's replaced by a nameless, irresistible impulse. Are you asking because I won't consider you? Or is it that you've never given me a chance to? I can see what every single person in this room wants from me. It's plain, raw, and within my control. But you're the only one I can't read, even when you're standing right in front of me. Zayne releases his grip.
The allure of that fervor, adoration, and worship is fleeting. You'll tire of it eventually. What you truly need is...
What do I need? What do I need, Zayne? What do I need? As the first dance ends, fireworks bloom against the night sky. Everyone's gaze is drawn to the brilliant display outside. The fireworks drown out Zayne's words, yet the impulse within me has been ignited. Oop! I push Zayne into the shadowy corner of the ballroom and kiss him. It isn't particularly passionate, but it's enough to make Zayne's thoughts stop. Now he's focused solely on me. That's all the breathing you're giving me. That's literally all the Zayne breathing you're giving me. Oh my god, you guys know how I feel about this. As fireworks illuminate the sky once more, Zayne leans in. Wait, I have to listen to all. Hang on. His kiss takes away the words I was about to say. I know his prized rationality has evaporated at that moment. On this very night. Only one breath is criminal. Zayne breathing and kissing is my favorite. It's my favorite. As dazzling fireworks light up the ball, Zayne and I slip away unnoticed. I love this so much. We hold each other close as we hurry down the corridor and fumble into my bedchamber. I am so... This is... Listen. I love this. My cheeks hurt so bad right now. His kisses fall like rain and melt into me like fresh snow. My heart finds itself dancing to a frantic rhythm. Forget about etiquette, politics, forget about all those other reasons. They're blessing my ears with so many Zayne kisses right now, and I'm so excited.
Tonight, I'm the only one you need.
Mind your damn business. I won't uncover his secrets, outwit his sharp mind, or control his destiny. All I want is him at this moment. I am... I am thirsty. Oh, they pulled it. Oh my god. Listen. I'm here for this, you guys. We did the special tango, it seems. Yeah, we did. Yep. My breakfast is laid out for me. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's a shame to wake him up. No, we don't have to wake him up, Hikari. It's fine. Love some resolved tension. Yes. The afterglow of our passion hangs in the air. I stir and roll over before waking in Zayne's arms. My mind is blank. I'm completely unshocked by that, MC. My mind is blank. The ornate patterns on the ceiling swim before my eyes, and it takes me a moment to remember where I am. I am getting fed so well right now. Oh, hi, Hope. You forgot where you are. Zayne is asleep, his breathing deep. However, his brow is furrowed as if he's troubled by his dreams. What are you thinking about? Wake up. I smooth the corner of his forehead. I smooth the worry from his forehead, but then my bracelet abruptly buzzes against my wrist. My secretary is calling in the middle of the night. I feel my eyebrow twitch. I clamp my hand over the bracelet before it wakes up Zayne. Ugh. Yeah, I'd be irritated too. Secretary needs to be fired now also. For some reason, a sense of foreboding rises in my heart. I slip out of bed as quietly as possible, Leaving the bedchamber, I answer the call.
Your Majesty, we just received a confession from Major Wace at the border prison.
Go on.
Major Wace has confessed that the mastermind behind the Fortress Number 1 rebellion is the Grand General.
He would never. I don't believe him. Execute this man for making false claims. People being so rude. There's only silence. Keep going.
According to Major Wace, the Grand General had long coveted Fortress Number 1 as a means to expand his forces, and had been contacting him frequently in private. During Sen's rebellion, the Grand General promised him a substantial reward and a promotion. He persuaded him to abandon the fortress and defect to Sten. But the Grand General went back on his word and arrested him for treason. As a result, Wace decided to tell us everything.
Oh, so he backstabbed him. A conspiracy always seems simpler once it's laid bare. When I return to my bedchamber, should I confront Zayne? Lay the cards on the table? Or should I kill him? Weiss refused to speak about his defection since his arrest. Yet after all this time, the first words out of his mouth were accusations against Zayne. How credible is his confession? Time to eat. I think Zayne was in his right. And my thoughts churn in chaos. However, one thing is clear. I have an opportunity. Regardless of the truth, this is all I need to topple Zayne from his position. I won't have any rivals left to challenge my authority, and the concept of balancing royal authority can be erased from the Empire's history. But I touch the red mark on my neck. It's where the warmth of Zayne's touch still lingers.
Your Majesty, shall we continue with the investigation?
No, it's, don't believe it. Arrest the man, execute him, chop off his head, I don't care. He's lying. Zayne would never. Investigate discreetly. And do not alert Zayne.
Understood.
When morning arrives, it isn't birdsong or sunlight streaming into the bedchambers that wake me. Rather, it's the warmth of Zayne's arms against my back. I turn to see he's already awake. Nah, case closed. Trust hubby. He gave me a hickey.
Good morning, Your Majesty.
Good morning. See, look at this face. This face is so... I just would never... It's so cute, and I just... He would never. The court tea will be hot. I don't think the Grand General is supposed to say good morning to his Empress in a place like this.
Doesn't it lend credence to the rumors that we are conspiring for power?
You can't not trust him when he wakes up like this. I note the hint of a smile on Zayne's lips and glare at him. I'm pressing an exasperated hand to my forehead. I push him away and swing my legs out of bed. My feet land on something soft. I look down. Our clothes are strewn all over the floor. As if on cue, a knock comes from the door. My headache worsens.
Your Majesty, the
Get-
Foreign Minister is waiting for you at the door. Halron, the Stain Galaxy's leader, would like to negotiate.
Did she just walk in? Ma'am, the door was probably locked. Or not, if you just walked in. But you shouldn't come in unless I ask. He's so cute. Oh, he's dressed. I turn to look at Zayne. He's already getting out of bed and calmly putting on his shirt. His bracelet beeps. After fastening the last button, he
Grand
raises
General?
his wrist and answers the call.
Where are you? The foreign minister is looking for you. The Stein Galaxy's leader, Halron, has requested to begin negotiations with the Empire.
Oh no, the nosy maid. Good night, Melissa. Thanks for stopping by today.
Understood. I'm on my way to the council room.
Given the urgent situation, there's no time to worry about appearances. Let's go together.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Don't smile at this, Zayne. I'm mad at everybody right
Your
now.
Majesty, Grand General? What are you...
Don't ask questions or you're fired.
Ahem. This is convenient. I'll ask the people I sent to find the Grand General to return at once.
We walk out holding hands.
15 minutes ago, we received the latest intel. Stein's forces have arrived at the
that's
edge
it.
of the Allure Galaxy. The rebel leader, Halron, is leading the delegation.
He's bold. To leave Stein after his coup, he has already stabilized his position?
There are still many within Stein who oppose Halron. The main reason is his regicide and usurpation. That's why he's desperate to find an external enemy. He needs to convince his people that he's not a usurper. Rather, he simply replaced a weak, incompetent leader.
So this enemy is the Empire. Me. I turn to Zayne, who stands before the holographic map. You're well informed on the internal affairs.
I'm merely doing my duty.
Mm-hmm. Zayne zooms in on the map. He's focused on the current position of Halron's fleet.
Halron's fleet has adopted a battle formation. They're ready to open fire at a moment's notice.
Your Majesty, these negotiations might be nothing more than a formality, but many of the smaller galaxies affiliated with the Empire are watching. The best course of action would be for you to appear in person.
Can my Grand General Emperor come with me? Halron is truly a golden standard for those opportunistic rats. Then again, I could make an example out of him. I currently need something like that. Before I can respond to the foreign minister, Zayne speaks up first.
I'll go.
Oh, no.
I faced Halron on the battlefield before. I'm the person who knows him best.
Okay, well, okay, since you put it that way. It's a plausible reason. However, considering the classified report I received last night, I can't help but suspect that Zayne might be colluding with Halron in secret. If galaxies are waiting to see my response, then why should I hide behind the Grand General? We'll go together. Besides, the situation is volatile. Who knows? This might be the last time we ever see each other. Oh. Zayne chuckles softly, but he quickly composes himself and turns to his subordinate.
Select a suitable battleship and ensure the escort fleet is ready for battle. Be prepared for any contingency.
Yes, sir.
There's no need for that. We'll take the Valkyrie. I'm familiar with its specs. Oh, this background is so beautiful. I love it so much. It's so good. Ugh. The diplomatic fleet, consisting of the Valkyrie and several escort spaceships, depart from Fortress Number 1. Out of boredom, I pull up the screen in front of my seat. I tap it a few times and then the display is flooded with red warnings. Classified files. Access denied. His security measures are second to none.
Warning! Warning! Unidentified battleship detected. The Valkyrie has been targeted.
What's happening? Trouble arrives sooner than I expected. A bright flash erupts outside the window. It's followed by a violent shudder that rocks the entire battleship. Is that Halron's fleet?
Hold on tight. The escorts are following emergency protocols.
Zayne pushes me back into my seat, almost by reflex, and fastens my safety harness. It is a very good flavor of Zayne. Above his head, a panel with conduits crashes down. I grab his arm and pull him toward me. You should be careful too.
Thank you.
The escort spaceship tries to draw their fire, but Halron's attack is brutally straightforward. They ignore the escort and focus all their firepower on the Valkyrie. As the battle rages, the auto navigation system becomes unreliable. Zayne switches to manual control. Yes. The Valkyrie charges forward in an attempt to break through the encirclement. I bite my lip and glance at Zayne. His brow is as furrowed as mine. If Zayne is working with Halron, then what's happening?
The main power module has been damaged. Please land immediately.
The nearest landing site.
The view outside is strikingly familiar. Memories from long ago surface in my mind, as Zayne and I speak in unison.
Planet Valkyrie.
Planet Valkyrie. It's a planet Zayne and I know very well. For the Imperial Military Academy was here previously. Without saying another word, Zayne pulls up to the coordinates and initiates the warp. The violent aftershocks from the warp rock the ship. An involuntary tremor runs through me, and I clench my fist. Suddenly, I feel warmth on the back of my hand. I look down to see that Zayne is holding my hand. This might be the end. You have any last words for me?
I'm sorry.
What? What? Wait a second. Wait. Sorry for what? Wait. No. The shield barrier slams down in front of us, but the massive impact still makes my vision go black. I lose consciousness. You can't fool me. I know what this background is. He took me back to the Gaia research facility. Zayne, come back. Hazy afternoon light filters through the air. Today is the Crown Princess's coming-of-age ceremony, and the Military Academy has given everyone a day off. They're currently participating in the festivities. Sorry, what do you mean? But the Crown Princess herself, me, is exhausted from the endless flattery and niceties, so I've slipped away. This is the only time the hangar is empty. I duck inside the ajar gate, and rows of training spacecrafts appear. I venture deeper into the cavernous space. My gaze lands on the brand new battleship that's docked at the far end of the row, Valkyrie. Named after the Empire's most prestigious military academy, she has to be state-of-the-art. Let's do a test flight at least. I open the hatch, hop into the pilot seat, and peel the protective film from the console. Atta girl. Then I pull out a fingertip mold. I went through so much trouble to get this fingerprint from Zayne's sunglasses. It better work. MC! You are so funny. I press the mold against the ignition panel, and the authorization light flashes green. Ecstatic, I pat the pilot seat. I knew Zayne's fingerprint would work. Oh no!
Where are you running off to, Your Highness?
Nowhere. Just as I'm about to fire up the engines, I fly off into the thrilling unknown. Zayne's voice cuts through the speakers. I love MC in this card. Zayne, my preceptor, subordinate, the bane of my existence, and the guardian of record listed on my academy's registry until today. Staring at me through the screen, he's standing before the battleship with his sunglasses on. How he figured out I was here is beyond me. Stealing myself, I jab the spaceship comm button. I'm ready to reject the unyielding authority of a mature crown princess. Move aside, otherwise I'll run you over. Ma'am. Zayne smiles.
Be my guest. But if you fail to silence me, I'm doubling tonight's lesson on tactical deployment.
I stumble back into the seat. Grand General, you're one of the Empire's priceless treasures. Would anyone dare to lay a hand on you? Not ready to admit defeat, I slam the comm button again. I'm not going anywhere. I'm tired. Surely I can take a nap in here. Good afternoon. Dozing off, I close my eyes. A moment later, I feel someone sit down beside me.
Your breathing tells me you're pretending to be asleep.
Says who? You woke me up. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it?
I can put you back to sleep if you'd like. Zayne. Zayne, you can't. Why does that sound scary? That won't be necessary. Scary. Yeah, not scary at all. A mischievous idea pops into my head. I pluck the sunglasses off him and put them on. The light is too harsh. I'm borrowing these. I rest my head on his shoulder, but it's not enough. I pat his chest. What a nice pillow. I'm borrowing this too. I snuggle up against him, trying to find a warm, comfortable spot in his embrace. Boy about to clock her. Is there
Aprons.
anything else? We might as well deal with them now.
A blanket would be nice. It's freezing in the Valkyrie. Maybe I can use your coat.
If you're keen on turning a battleship into your bedroom, I can always enroll you in the course for tactical simulation and field survival. You'll get to sleep in one for a month.
Stop twisting my words. I'm going to sleep now. Feeling Zayne move, I protest immediately. Surely the mighty Grand General won't deny someone her sleep. Am I mistaken, my dearest preceptor?
If you want to sleep, do so properly. Stop squirming.
No. You can't make me. He holds me in his arms, and I feel warmer. You're always stopping me from doing things. Why is this an exception?
I can't forbid someone from sleeping. And once you wake up, you'll be well rested. It's perfect for having a long night filled with lessons.
What kind of lessons, Zayne? Maybe you shouldn't wake me up. Stop squirming. Nah. My eyelids grow heavy. What started as a prank to annoy Zayne is giving away to genuine drowsiness. Zayne, I officially came of age today. I wish time could stop for a moment. Soon I'll return to the palace and become the Empress. An Empress has a lot of power, and you have your own authority. When that day comes, can we still be like this? I feel Zayne hold me closer, but it might be a figment of my imagination.
No. When you ascend the throne, individuals whose power rivals yours will become your enemy. This also applies to those who are weaker than you. And it includes me. When that time comes, I won't only be stopping you from sneaking out to have fun. I will counter every decision you make.
I don't mind. I'm barely awake, but I refuse to concede defeat. I push the sunglasses up and look at him. I never needed anyone's permission to do what I want. Just before I drift off, I think I hear Zayne's soft, almost approving chuckle. Then something warm is draped over me. It's his coat. It's cold. I tighten my grip on the coat that's draped over me. But now, what I'm lying on feels hard and unforgiving. Shaking my head, I notice how something's not right. I open my eyes. With Zayne's coat covering me, I'm lying in one of the Valkyrie's plush seats. Above me is the battleship's damaged hull. Memories of Halron's attack flood my mind. Fully awake, I realize I was dreaming. Why was I dreaming about my coming-of-age ceremony? Many years have passed since then. I slowly sit up. Zayne is at the pilot's console and calibrating the battleship's system. From the window, I can see night has fallen.
How are you feeling?
Sad. My shoulders are sore.
You don't have external wounds. However, you should drink something to replenish your energy.
I take the bottle from Zayne and return his coat to him. Seeing that I'm all right, Zayne turns back to the battleship's system. His back is exposed to me. The sword he gave me is within arm's reach. Did I ever mention Zayne is massive? The truth is, after my coming-of-age ceremony, I've had countless opportunities to get rid of him with the most underhanded of means, but I never did. It's because of his victories on the battlefield. He's my most capable subordinate, and I take a sip of the drink. Also because of these acts of kindness that have nothing to do with power.
The main power module reboot has failed.
We're stranded here for now.
Oh no.
But the comms module wasn't badly damaged. It's already been repaired.
Zayne accesses the comms channel and connects to Imperial Central Command. A familiar voice comes through.
Your Majesty, are you all right?
I'm well. What's the current situation in the Empire? My secretary quickly briefs me on what happened since our emergency landing. War had broken out at a terrifying speed, but the military launched a counterattack based on the contingency plans we left and kept losses to a minimum. Oh no, we're stranded with husband.
The readings show that Valkyrie's power module is severely damaged. Should we dispatch a fleet to retrieve you?
Anyone who wants to approach Planet Valkyrie will have to navigate an active war zone. It's safer to remain here.
The planet was decommissioned during the defense reforms I spearheaded. But its basic defense systems were never dismantled. It still retains some capacity for stealth and counterattacks. We'll issue commands from here. What I need you to do is leak a report that Halron's ambush failed, so we've safely returned to the capital. The Imperial Army will make Halron pay.
Understood, Your Majesty.
As I speak, I watch Zayne's reaction. If he truly is colluding with Halron, then this would be the perfect opportunity to find out. Oh, no, not this background. Over the next few days, Zayne and I methodically repair the battleship. We reactivate the Academy's decommissioned service bots and take up residence in the old dormitories. Sometimes, when I wake up to the dorm's familiar ceiling, I feel slightly disoriented. It's as if I'm still the crown princess studying at the academy, and my relationship with Zayne has yet to become complicated. On planet Valkyrie, the days and nights are unnaturally long. The atmospheric dome is still broken. It glitches out again as Zayne and I finish repairing the Valkyrie's hull. We sit on top of the starship and idly watch a star sink toward the horizon. Time seems to leisurely pass, and our breathing slows with it. I nudge Zayne's knee with mine. Before the Valkyrie went down, you said you were sorry. What were you talking about? It's our honeymoon.
It was nonsense. Don't think too much about it.
No, it wasn't nonsense. No. Zayne, I don't believe you. Zayne puts away his toolbox. His gaze follows the star where the Academy's forest lie in the distance.
That tree in the palace. The one that has yet to bloom. You transplanted it from the Academy, yes?
I did. But who knew it stopped blossoming once it moved? Why do you think it's so stubborn? I turn Zayne's face toward me. And what I'm trying to imply is clear as I enunciate every word. Should I resort to something more extreme? I could cut off its favorite sweet water supply, or I could mess with its lush leaves. Zayne's eyes crinkle with amusement, and I'm taken aback. I haven't seen him smile like this in a long time.
Your expression tells me that you can't believe I'm capable of smiling.
You should smile more, Zayne. I haven't seen it enough.
The novelty will inevitably wear off.
I doubt that. No matter what happens, I'll always want to see you smile more. No. No! Why do you gotta ruin every happiness with this stupid music? I know what this music means. You guys are just making me sad again. I love Zayne's smile so much. And more time passes. The star sinks below the horizon and rises once more. Your smile lights up my heart. I need my Pookie smile more. One morning, an escort starship lands on planet Valkyrie. After clearing out the ambushers, Zayne's personal guard arrives to assist us. They bring with them the tidings of war. The tactical classroom is converted into a command center where daily strategy meetings are held. The situation becomes clearer. Fortress Number 1 has played a critical role in this war. Soon, we'll be leaving planet Valkyrie. But I haven't forgotten Major Weiss's accusations against Zayne. Under the guise of repairing the battleship, I've been searching for clues with remote assistance from my secretary these past few days.
Highest clearance level has been granted.
I press the key, and the erased classified data is restored. Whether or not Zayne colluded with Harlan will soon be revealed. Halron. A stream of data floods the screen. 3 automatically logged flight paths appear before me. Zayne met with Halron on the border more than once. I can't believe he could tolerate making decisions with such a man. Making deals with such a man. There's also a heavily encrypted attachment. The password is... I tentatively type in a string of numbers. It's my birthday. The day when I'd be a little older. I don't know whether to feel bitter or glad. The decrypted file reveals an agreement. There are only a few clauses, but they spell out every step of Stein's rebellion in great detail. Yeah. Zayne would instruct Major Weiss, who was stationed at the border, to secretly help Halron usurp power, seize the Stein's galaxy, and declare succession. Once Weiss defected, Zayne would step in to suppress the rebellion, which gave him a legitimate reason to take command of Fortress Number 1 and weaken the Empress's authority. Then Zayne would quell the unrest caused by the civil war in the Empire and seize power for himself. The final line of the agreement states that the Empress would be handed over to Zayne. He'd take her life to ensure she could never oppose him again. I doubt this is all bullshit. Zayne would never. The star is falling, and I hear a distant rumble. Only when I close my eyes can I hear it clearly. It's a sound from deep within my heart. So you've been plotting against me this whole time. Assuming this is true, then I no longer need to waver about standing against Zayne. Begin immediate preparations for a military tribunal against Zayne.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Everything will be set in motion once we leave planet Valkyrie and return to the Empire.
What are you doing?
I hear a voice behind me. My hand jerks as it switches screens and disconnects the comm channel. Why, Zayne? Zayne walks in. I avert my gaze. Not wanting to look at him, I respond half-heartedly. I'm looking around, killing time. Is the Council of War over? Zayne nods and takes the pilot seat. It's only then that I realize I switched the screen to a combat simulation.
Were you waiting for me?
Wordlessly, I sit down, press start, and choose the defending side as usual. The simulation begins. Zayne's primary target is a strategic fortress. The fortress defense is sluggish. It falls to Zayne in moments. I'll let you have it.
That's a new excuse.
I flawlessly counter Zayne's subsequent attacks and let him believe I made a careless mistake. Patiently, I set up a trap that spans the entire border. Finally,
I suppose I lost.
Yes. It's about time you did. I stand up. A resolve that doesn't falter is needed to defeat Zayne. He once told me that for the sake of victory, one must sometimes sacrifice what matters the most. At long last, I've made my decision. I'm determined to turn the tide of this war. This means I'm determined to sacrifice Zayne. No. Go into the kitchen. And then my mind went to honeymoon. No, it's fine. The war between the Empire and the Stein Galaxy intensified. With Zayne leading the military, Halron's forces crumbled. We receive a report from the front lines. Halron has been captured alive and is being held in the border prison. Despite the trouble he's caused, Zayne and I have a strange, unspoken agreement to never mention his name again. 2 days later, the Valkyrie's repairs are complete. We set a course to return to the Empire. As we head back, I close my eyes and pretend to sleep, but my mind is racing. Zayne is always cautious. To ensure I deal a decisive strike, I need more evidence. Weiss's testimony, the recovered data from the battleship, and Halron. Nothing would carry more weight than a confession from the leader of the Steins Galaxy. I can't afford to keep delaying things. I must see him in person. Gauging our distance from the border prison, I pull up the navigation system and change our destination. Nope.
You've changed our course?
I'm going to interrogate Halron.
You can leave that to your subordinates. Our current priority is to return to the Empire so all the factions can see you're safe and sound.
I let out a cold laugh, and my voice drips with sarcasm. You don't want me to go? Oops. You don't want me to go? Are you afraid of what Halron might tell me about you? Suddenly, changing our course was a calculated move to catch Zayne off guard. Zayne, a master in handling emergencies, is now uncharacteristically silent. You should address me as Your Majesty. After the Valkyrie lands at the border prison, I activate the battleship's internal comms and summon Zayne's personal guards. Secure the Valkyrie. Unless I give you an order, Zayne cannot leave the battleship. No one is allowed to approach him. The guards freeze and look at Zayne. The Grand General they've always served. You didn't hear me? The air goes so cold that it feels solid. A moment passes before the guards slowly surround Zayne. If you fail, you shall share the burden of his guilt. I look at Zayne again. He shows neither anger nor panic. He doesn't even ask what crime I intend to charge him with. But my decision never required his approval. Hey, this looks familiar. It's been a long time, TC22. Halron is brought in, and there isn't a scratch on him. I suspect he surrendered to the Imperial soldiers with little to no resistance. You're a smart man. So I'll ask you this once. The smuggling of weapons between you and Zayne. With someone like him, honesty won't get you anywhere. I put extra stress on his arms smuggling and watched Halron's reaction closely. Did you approach Zayne first? Or did Zayne contact you?
How did you find out? He came to me, of course. Your Majesty's rewards weren't enough for him, so he decided to fill his own pockets.
I see. So you have no idea what the agreement was about? I deliberately substituted the coup with smuggling, and he didn't even notice.
Does it matter? Isn't it better to let a misunderstanding work in your favor? Your Majesty, you can order me to testify against Zayne. I am here to serve. I promise you won't regret it.
Well, nah, I don't trust you. You're a Nicky man. He's trying his best to persuade me, but I don't hear a word he's saying. If Halron knew nothing about the agreement, then where did the hidden documents I found come from? Lies. Trembling like a leaf, Weiss is cowering on the floor before me. There's not a single trace of the major he once was.
The Grand General's treason. I don't know anything.
Oh, look, you're scared. This is your own confession. You claim to know nothing? I don't have all day to play games with you. Or would you rather that I have a little chat with Zayne?
Wait, I'll talk!
Mentioning Zayne's name is enough to make him deflate like a punctured sack of flour. He tells me everything. Empress MC is a creepy old man magnet, seriously. Everyone knew that Fortress Number 1 was impregnable. There we go. And no one could ever conquer it. And Weiss believed that too. So he postponed routine inspections and cut corners on security patrols. When he realized his negligence had created a fatal vulnerability in their defenses, Stein's forces had already broken through. In his panic, Weiss chose to defect to the Stein Galaxy to save himself. He should be scared.
In the
The
end,
audacity.
the Grand General captured me and brought me back.
And the confession?
I didn't do it willingly, Your Majesty. On that day, visiting hours were over when someone approached my cell.
I try to keep my breathing steady.
It was the Grand General. He forced me to accuse him of treason.
You can start preparing your statement now.
Grand General, you're joking, yes?
Several ice shards pin Weiss's prison uniform in place.
I understand. You were my accomplice in betraying the Empire.
Are you playing make-believe?
Zayne gambled with the Imperial defenses. He ordered me to lose so Stein's forces could invade.
What?
That's not heinous enough.
He promised he'd let me go, but he went back on his word and arrested me. Then he tortured me.
Continue.
Zayne also said that the Empress is unfit to rule the Empire. He'd inevitably kill her.
Excellent.
Grand General, if this confession falls into the Empress's hands, she could use it to get rid of you. The Empress controls the court, and the nobles who support you will flock to her side. Her authority will be absolute.
What?
An Empress with absolute power. Is there anything wrong with that?
No, not this music. My heart is pounding. I don't even remember how I made it out of the border prison. The young Empress needed a political opponent, a rival to keep her in check. If it wasn't Zayne, then it'd be one of the nobles who were watching her like a hawk. Zayne was the person she knew and trusted the most. With him, she could sit securely on her throne. In time, the Empress began to demonstrate her ambitions and talent. If Zayne remained, a civil war might break out. So there's only one solution. Once the giant was brought down, the Empress could rule over an unified empire. For a moment, I remember the combat simulation aboard the Valkyrie. Did I actually defeat Zayne?
Your Majesty, an urgent military report has arrived.
Not now. I'm sulking and sad because my boyfriend, husband, general is betraying me. He always has to do stuff like that, I know. The secretary hurries towards me, and I grab her arm. Immediately cancel the tribunal for Zayne.
Your Majesty, it's too late.
No!
The military has already announced charges of treason against the Grand General to the public.
Oh no.
The entire Empire knows the Grand General has betrayed the Empire. And you.
Oh my god, no. The evidence the military received, it could have only been provided by Zayne himself. Well, as the Empress, I take them back then. He sacrificed his own reputation to give me the one gift I've always wanted. This is such a Zayne thing to do. Not this music! I hate him, he's stupid. But also, I love his stupid face. The anger and frustration I've suppressed for so long burst like water surging through a broken dam. I storm onto the battlefield. As soon as I'm through the hatch, I see the guards assigned to Zayne. They're nothing more than unmoving pillars of ice. I take a few steps and the hatch closes behind me. The battleship's engine roars to life. I don't care where it's going. I only want to find Zayne and demand an answer. I know he needs to be set
Coordinates
straight.
confirmed. Returning to Allure.
You're here?
Are you eager to face your judgment? Allow me to be your judge.
This spaceship will return to its home planet. But we can never go back to what we were.
Yes, we can. Oh, so romantic. Oh, why is it so romantic though?
I gave you that sword, and you wield it well.
I'm so into this right now. I'm so... this is so good.
I've told you before, you must never show mercy to traitors.
Oh, no! Oh, wait! Oh! You knew this whole time. Power can't tempt you. Oh! No, come on, come on, come on, come on!
Your Majesty, this is the price of mercy.
Oh, that was cute. What?
Yes, the very betrayal I've committed. Consider it my final lesson. Congratulations, you've matured. My Empress.
What? Ah! That was so good. No. Oh my gosh. I would absolutely forgive him right away. It's so quick to say that. And seeing her outfit, she looks, oh, thank you. News of Zayne's treason spreads throughout the Empire overnight. He is forgiven. Please marry me. The public's fury overwhelmed reason. In the ensuing outrage, military authority was smoothly transferred into my hands. I officially began my reign without the delicate balance of power Zayne had created. The Empire ran with exceptional efficiency, and the leeches who had once tried to bargain with me could only bow their heads in submission. But Zayne's fate remained a thorn in my side. My position prevented me from publicly exonerating Zayne. It appeared as though I was acting on personal feelings, and it would destabilize the political situation I secured. With my I heard that word before, approval, 2 groups appeared before me. Noting the political situation, one faction did everything in their power to slander Zayne, diminish his accomplishments, and exaggerate his ambitions. The other argued fiercely on Zayne's behalf and begged me to restore his status and honor. After a heated political debate, I gave my verdict. Zayne would be confined to his home planet. He was forbidden from taking a single step outside of it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's... Now, this could have been avoided if he'd just become Emperor. He wouldn't have been seen as an enemy then. Tacit, that's what it was. Thank you. After a long day of tedious imperial affairs, I deftly open a window and board my private vessel when no one is watching. I use a familiar route to reach Zayne's home planet. It's late, but Zayne is still awake. He's living a life of leisure now. He spends his days reading, eating desserts, and making ice sculptures. He even found the time to write 142 treatises on military strategy. When I find him, he's resting on a lounge chair. A neat row of small ice sculptures rests at his feet. Okay, but... Yes! Yes! Zayne retirement AU. I know you're not asleep. Stop pretending.
And what's your excuse for neglecting your duties this time, Your Majesty?
The tree in the palace has bloomed, you lazy man. I gently took a flower in his lapel. I picked this up from under the tree. If you want to see what it looks like when it's in full bloom, you should return to the palace soon.
So you're visiting because of the flower?
I'm here for you, of course. With a huff, I give him a new verdict. Within 2 years, I'll find a way to revoke my previous sentence and restore your honor. And when I do, you'll be in charge of running the military academy. Instead of getting up, Zayne only settles deeper into his lounge chair. His smile never leaves his face. Did you hear me? 2 years is too long as it is. Stop grinning.
But I recall you saying you wanted me to smile more.
It's okay, I guess.
I only have 2 years of peace and quiet left. I should make the most of it and rest while I can.
Nestled in his embrace, I look at the stars and remember the first time I met Zayne. That night was exactly like this. Back then, it took me a significant amount of effort to track Zayne down. I flew my spaceship alone across half of the galaxy and landed here.
Could it even be called a landing? Based on what I remember, it was more like a crash. When you saw me, your first words weren't a request for help. You demanded me to be your advisor and help you claim the throne.
You refused and handed me an acceptance letter to the military academy. It was a test. And now I've approached him again for the same reason. I want him to rule the Empire with me. I hold out my hand. What will you give me this time? Zayne places his palm in mine.
Myself.
Oh, no! Yes. I smile and take his hand. How cute. Anger once clouded their judgment, and power once consumed their reason. On the path to reach the pinnacle of power, the Empress raised her sword only to gently lay it down. The Grand General, who was a single step away from the throne, turned and left. Two hearts that once burned for power soon trembled for love. That was so... I loved that so much. These two were so good. Oh, this AU has been so amazing. Cinema. These are so good. Oh my gosh, it's these two were just so good. Okay, we have to execute everybody now. Probably the cutest ending of them. They're the happiest ending of them all, I think. I am too. I liked Zayne's. I liked these two in general. I think these two, both Raphael and Zayne's, are probably my favorite. But they're all good. I just have a soft spot for Zayne. I have a soft spot for like underling Empress stuff. It's so good. It's so good.
Perhaps it's thanks to...
Whenever one might...
Alright. They're gonna tell me how bad Zayne is.
The Lord of Star Sector number 3 allowed his subordinates to invade a vassal planet,
Everyone gets
plunder its
executed.
resources,
I'm done with
and destroy
everybody.
its starships. Would that not constitute an abuse of power?
He came out of retirement.
Star Sector number 2
Royal
has
wedding.
been underreporting its tax revenue. If paid in
gave her up
full,
somehow, yeah.
the arrears could cover the Empire's
Trader
military
Joe's
budget
too.
for 5
I am
years.
always here for like Captain
Imperial
and
law also states that the
It's so
punishment for such
good.
a
It's just so
crime is
good.
exile.
The outfit he has
Smuggling.
is 10 out of 10. Oh yeah.
Since
Well, all of the
you hold
outfits
the
are
Imperial
really
law
good
in
this
such
time
high
around.
regard, let us abide by it. I presume there are no objections.
Don't
Take
change.
everybody out.
I would call
You!
would it?
All right. Off with everybody's head. How many times have I been caught in this vortex of power? I've lost count, red wedding style. The ceaseless political machinations are enough to bring down a mighty empire and erode its empress's ambitions. The insatiable greed of these people before me once again fills me with weariness that has settled deep into my bones. I'm tired, Master. I'm going to rest now. I haven't addressed him as such in a long time. Zayne looks taken aback, reminded of the days when he was my preceptor.
You've already made your choice. Is that right?
These might be the last words we ever say to each other. I don't answer him. I turn and walk out of the hall. Oh no, oh no! Armed guards enter the council room as soon as I leave. They seal the doors to close off the blood and screaming. Oh my god. This is the worst bad ending. The last person who's dragged out of the court, scribe, shuddering in fear but still dutifully taking notes. I give him a reminder. Nothing happened today. MC. Oh my god. In the cosmic year 649, the Empress set a trap during a meeting and executed her political enemies. Only the Grand General managed to fight his way out. In the following year, the Empress and the Grand General sent envoys to negotiate. An attempt for peace fell through after 2 hours, and the Empire was thrown into civil war. It's said the council meeting in the cosmic year 649 was the last time Empress Mira and Grand General Zayne ever met face to face. Whether or not the Empress looked back at the Grand General as she departed is a detail lost to history. Just a little massacre is all. But that hasn't stopped generations from retelling their story. He was once her preceptor, before becoming her ally. For 6 months, they were monarch and subordinate, then mortal enemies for the rest of their lives. They had once striven to avoid war, yet they were driven to the worst possible fate. Their names are forever stained in the annals of history. To this day, their supporters still argue who's responsible. Was it the threat posed by the Grand General that deprived the Empress of her chance to be a benevolent ruler? Or was it the Empress's suspicions that forced the Grand General to rebel? When faced with a greater prize, is love always the first to be sacrificed? It's a question no one can answer. What we can say for certain, however, is that on such a morning to say nothing happened would be nothing short of a lie. Holy shit. That was a brutal ending. Oh my god. That was that was crazy. I think that's my favorite second ending of the bunch. Like 100%. This card was the best. It's so wild. Yeah, I think it's a tie for me. It's this one or Raphael's, I think, are definitely my top. I really liked Raphael's. But I really liked this card too. Zayne's, I knew Zayne's was going to be one of my favorites though, especially knowing what kind of trope it was. I knew automatically I was going to absolutely adore this. And Zayne is he's just so good. He's just so good. Scarlet Crown, it's not for blood or anything. Zeos came my feet trying to contain my giggles at 3 a.m. I was not expecting the ballroom scene, but I was here for it. That's fair. This card is amazing. I'm excited for Rafs though. Rafs was really good. Yeah, but I loved this one too. I think they're just so good. I'm really glad. I'm really happy with this AU so far. I think this AU has been very, very good so far. I'm really happy with all of it, honestly.